So you call yourself a man. Did they tell you what that really means? Did they explain the weight of that word? The price of that title? The responsibility of that claim? Number. They just told you it would come with age. Like it was some gift wrapped in time, delivered on your 18th birthday, or handed to you with a diploma, or bestowed with your first paycheck. Let me tell you something about manhood. It's not a gift. It's not a right. It's not a birthday present. It's a forge. And you're either the steel or you're the scrap. Look around you. See all these males walking around, calling themselves men. Because they can grow a beard. Because they can bench 2 plates. Because they've got the right anatomy. Poor souls. They think manhood is a checkbox. A list of accomplishments. A series of trophies. Get the job? Check. Get the car? Check. Get the girl? Check. But they never learned. Never understood. Never realized. Manhood isn't measured in paychecks. It isn't counted in conquests. It isn't calculated in credentials. Your father should have told you, a man is forged in the fires of choice, tempered in the waters of consequence, hammered on the anvil of responsibility. Every day, boys walk around, wearing men's clothes,
Tonight,
living in men's houses, working men's jobs, but they've never faced the forge, never felt the heat, never endured the hammer. Society tells them they're men because they've reached an age, because they've hit a height, because they've gained a title. But society lies. Society sells shortcuts. Society offers counterfeits. Real manhood? It costs everything. Every single day. In every single choice. It's choosing right when wrong is easier. Standing tall when the world says kneel. Speaking truth when lies would profit. You think you're a man because you're strong? Show me your strength when life breaks you. Show me your power when fate crushes you. Show me your might when destiny tests you. You think you're a man because you provide? Show me how you handle loss. Show me how you face failure. Show me how you deal with defeat. You think you're a man because you lead? Show me how you serve. Show me how you follow. Show me how you learn. Your father should have told you, manhood is earned in moments when no one is watching, when no one is keeping score, when no one will ever know. It's earned in the battles, between your ears, behind your eyes, inside your soul. Look at them all, walking around with man cards in their wallets, man titles on their doors, man labels on their lives. But ask them, have you ever stood alone against a tide of wrong, when standing with it would have made you rich? Have you ever walked away from power, from profit, from praise, because the price was your integrity? Have you ever carried someone who couldn't carry themselves, even though your own legs were barely holding? That's the forge. That's the fire. That's the hammer. Your father should have told you. In today's world, they try to sell you manhood. bottles and brands, in likes and views, in followers and fame. They tell you manhood is about how many can you dominate, how much can you accumulate, how far can you elevate. But real manhood, it's about how many can you lift, how much can you give, how far can you go. To do what's right, society struggles with this truth, chokes on this reality, runs from this knowledge, because real manhood is dangerous. To a world built on shortcuts, to a culture built on counterfeits, to a society built on seeming. They want boys playing at being men, want males masquerading as men, want humans hoping they're men. Because real men, they're dangerous, not because they're violent, not because they're aggressive, not because they're dominant, but because they're true, because they're tested, because they're proven. In a world of filters and fakes, of masks and manipulations, of seems and appears, real manhood is a fire that burns away pretense, that melts away masks, that forges raw truth. Your father should have told you, being male is biology, being masculine is expression, but being a man, that's pure, proven character. It's earned in battles. No one sees you fight. It's proven in moments no one knows exist. It's forged in choices no one will ever witness. Look at today's society. It wants the appearance of manhood without the apprenticeship, wants the title of manhood without the testing, wants the power of manhood without the proving. But here's what they never tell you. Real manhood isn't achieved. It's not accomplished. It's not acquired. It's earned. Every single day. In every single choice. Through every single test. And the testing never stops.
Tonight,
the proving never ends. The forging never ceases. Because real manhood isn't a destination. It's a journey. It's not a title. It's a trial. It's not a status. It's a standard. One you have to meet every single moment of every single day. Your father should have told you the price of manhood is everything you are, everything you have, everything you hope to be. Laid on the anvil, tested in the fire, proven in the forge. Not once, not twice, but always. So you call yourself a man. Show me your scars from the forge. Show me your burns from the fire. Show me your marks from the hammer. Show me how you've been tested. Show me how you've been tried. Show me how you've been proven. Because manhood isn't given. It's not granted. It's not guaranteed. It's earned. In blood and sweat. In choice and consequence. In trial and truth. And if your father never told you this, I'm telling you now. The journey to real manhood is the hardest road you'll ever walk, the highest price you'll ever pay, the deepest truth you'll ever face. But it's the only path to becoming what you claim to be, to earning what you say you are, to being what you call yourself. A real man, not just male, not just masculine, but man, in truth, in trial, in proof. That's what your father should have told you. That's what society tries to hide. That's what the world needs to know. The truth about manhood, it's not claimed. It's not declared. It's not assumed. It's earned. Every day. Every way. Every time. Are you ready for that truth? Are you prepared for that journey? Are you willing to pay that price? Because that's what real manhood costs. That's what real manhood demands. That's what real manhood requires. Everything you are, everything you have, everything you'll ever be, on the anvil, in the fire, under the hammer, until you're proven, until you're true, until you're real. That's the truth about being a man. The truth your father never told you. The truth society tries to hide. The truth the world needs to hear. Are you ready to earn it? Look at our world today. Watch how they confuse having a man's privileges with earning a man's character. They sell you manhood in packages. The right car makes you a man. The right watch makes you a man. The right woman makes you a man. But they never tell you about the moments that really forge manhood, when you stand alone, knowing it will cost you everything. When you choose honor over profit, knowing no one will ever know. When you carry others' burdens, even when your own breaks your back. Society puts us through trials. They tell us to be strong, but condemn our strength. Tell us to be leaders, but question our leadership. Tell us to be providers, but mock our provision. Yet real manhood rises above these contradictions. It's not about meeting society's shifting standards. It's about meeting your own unshakable ones. Every generation faces its own forge. Our fathers had their wars. Our grandfathers had their depressions. We have our own battles now. The battle for authenticity in a fake world. The battle for truth in an era of lies. The battle for character in a time of convenience. And that's the real test. Not whether you can bench more, not whether you can earn more, not whether you can conquer more, but whether you can be more. Be more than your instincts. Be more than your impulses. Be more than your inheritance. Because true manhood, it's about being the oak that others shelter under. When their own storms come, it's about being the light that others navigate by. When their own darkness falls, it's about being the strength that others lean on. When their own fails, that's the truth about manhood. The truth that echoes through ages. The truth that transcends cultures. The truth that transforms boys into men. Are you ready to hear it? Are you willing to live it? Are you prepared to earn it? Because that's what real manhood demands. Not just today, not just tomorrow, but every single moment of every single day for the rest of your life. That's the price. That's the challenge. That's the truth. The truth your father never told you. The truth society tries to hide. The truth that makes real men as rare as diamonds, as precious as platinum, as unbreakable as truth itself.